All right, we are going to be setting up our loom today. The loom is what we weave on, and our loom is going to be created using a CD. So you're going to take a long piece of yarn, and you are going to put it through the hole of your CD and bring it around to the back. To tie it, you're going to cross over each other, push it under, tie it nice and tight. You might want to have a friend help you out here because you probably want them to put their finger there while you tie it again around in a circle and push through so that it's hanging just like that. And then what you're going to be doing is we're going to be running it through, and you should have an uneven number of strings going around, so I'm just going to pull it all the way through, pushing it through the hole, pull it all the way through, and I'm wrapping it around and pushing it through the hole again. And we're going for an uneven number of strings that go around, so I'm going to aim for about 7 to 9. So every time I bring it through the hole, I pull it nice and tight, kind of line them up the distance I want apart, and then I'm just going to pull it through again. Pulling the string through, wrapping it, pushing the string through. Try to keep that string nice and tight as you come around. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go for 7. And once I have that 7 that I can see across, I want to tie it off on the back side. So I'm going to come around and probably just going to pass it through one more time so that it's all the way through. But I don't want to create an additional spoke here, so I'm going to just bring it around the back here and tie it to itself. So I'm going to the last one that I just created. I'm tucking the string underneath but leaving a little loop. So I'm pulling the string through, but you can see I've left a little loop here so that I can push the string through and pull it nice and tight. So I'm just going to yank that through there. And that should be on the back side here. So it's creating just, it's a little bit of a double, but you want to pretend that's just one. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just make sure they're spaced out how you want them. And then I'm going to actually use that string to start weaving. So I'm going to grab my string, push it back through the middle again. And then I'm going to start weaving. So from where I am right here, I want to go over under. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go under. And since I went under here, I would go over here. So that means I'm laying on top of the string on this one. So I'm going over, and then that means I'm going to go under. Over. Under, and pull it all the way through. And if you pay attention to where the last one was, I went under, so that means I'm going over. Treating this as one, I'm going under and over, under and over. Under. And I'm going to go ahead and take a second and pull it through so it's not getting all tangled. And the last spot I went was under, so now I'm going over. Under, over, under, over, under, and taking a second to pull it through. And you're going to notice it's going to start to join at that middle area. You want it to be moving its way outward, so not piling up here. So just try to keep pushing it back so that it goes to the outside of the one previous. And the last thing I did was under, so now I'm going over, under, over, under. And I'm just going to keep going. So I'm under, over, under. Once you run out of string, you are going to attach a new string, and you can change colors at that time. So just keep going until you're ready to add a new string.